What is up, guys? The King of Cards, and welcome back to another video of Star Wars: The Old Republic, or pretty sure I named King of the Old Republic. Yeah, at least you look important.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my...
Okay. Oh wait, that's my bad. Seem to have lost my companion. You see, your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
Why do you word it so weirdly? Your companion? Could it have been Kath
Kath hounds
hounds?
are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Could someone have bypassed the lock?
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Could it have been opened from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming,
Your missing companion is a droid?
well, yes, he is a droid.
Okay.
But he's very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
You live alone with this droid?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
I will help you find your droid.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Oh boy. Weirdly obsessive over this droid, and I think I remember why. Adam Larp. Greetings, fellow sentient. I know it's heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Please allow myself to introduce myself. I am Adam, a simple merchant with a much noble purpose. Where's Adam? I'm gonna go with Adam. Purpose? Yes, purpose. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by Kath hounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It's much too sad to see these things happen to such people as this. Therefore, I have made this my mission to be. Trying to sell me something, aren't you? To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I shall offer the highest quality weapons at the lowest of low prices for them. I am here, offering you much in the way of weaponry at low prices. How can any sentient pass up such a bargain? They cannot. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it you would like from me this fine day? You have any maps of the area? Maps? Why, yes I have. Where's would you like a map of? I'm afraid I do not have all areas of maps, though. Yes, what is it that you want? I'd like to ask you some questions. Of course, I shall endeavor to be of service to whatever endeavor you are on. What is it you wish to ask? What do you know of the Mandalorian raiders? A plague in this world. A plague that must be cleansed with fire. Fire generated from a sterling example of weaponcraft such as this fine blaster rifle right here. Can't do better, you know. Yeah, hold it. I'd like to ask something else. What do you know about the Kath hounds? Fearsome beasts, predators, a danger that the settlers of this world must constantly face and do battle with. What better way to battle than with this handy blaster pistol crafted from the finest, sturdiest materials? I can stop a Kath hound dead in its track at 50 paces. Yeah. What do you know about the corrupted grove? I am sorry, but I have not been on this world long. I'm not familiar with any specific locales in this area. Something else you wish to ask? I'll take a look at your stock. Yes, yes, here's the best you can find anywhere on this world. Cassis Fet's battle bullshit. Bullshit. No way you got that legally. That's damn near triple my entire fucking bank. A fucking Kath hound. I guess they are.
What? How'd you like that?
That didn't last. Oh hey, I can still move. That's nice. I gotta take a look through this area in a bit. Matali grounds? Mattel grounds? I don't know. Something. Hello, Mandalorian.
You've been holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Oh, Jesus.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Not that I really have a problem with you blowing up that asshat, but I'm afraid I'm gonna need you to die.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
Damn, he's a tough cookie.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, can't move.
Ready?
Your turn, Karth. Blaster carbine, neat. Lot of stuff out here. Huh. Ooh, horn Kath hounds.
That'll hurt, I bet. What?
Jesus Christ, when the fuck did I get that ability?
Die already!
Let's go!
Take that!
What the fuck? Seriously, where the
What?
fuck did that come from? There's a lot of them out here.
Yes? What? Down you go!
Horn cat hound. I wonder where this enemy is. Oh, there he is. I
Down
found
you
him.
go!
I still have more left. There's so many of these fuckers. Oh, I am not feeling well right now.
Ready?
I stayed up all night growing up. I even got sent home from work because of it. They think I have the Nora. That's fun.
I'll show you!
I probably should be lying in bed asleep. Unfortunately, I am not the type who can actually just nap in the middle of the day. I can't do it. I can't fall asleep. Oh, that leads to the grove. That's neat and all, but not what I'm going for right now. Yeah.
How'd you like that? Ha! How'd you like that? You asked for this!
One of these days, these animals will go extinct. And I will be the cause. I have spoken. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, let's explore here for a little bit, I guess. This whole episode is just cat hound hunting. Holy shit! Some out of adhesive grenades. That did it. I wonder. Hello, strange ruins. Oh. Garth, I don't think you're supposed to be walking up to these.
What?
Ugh. I'm dying. Why are you already half dead?
You asked for this!
Yeah?
You asked for this!
Die already!
Seriously, when did he get that power?
How'd you like that?
I think my phone's buzzing. In that case, I don't know who Mildred is, but if you ever, by some act of God, see this video one day, tell people that your number fucking changed. Had this number for a while now. Kind of tired of people calling for a Mildred. Let's kill this fucker.
How'd you like that?
You'll never get me!
Seriously, when did I get that power?
What?
He's just sipping everywhere.
Time to rumble! What?
Nope, can't move. Anything else in this area I should be aware of? Besides my incessant need to open up this map as much as possible. Nope, I've been through here already. Well, guess I cleared out the area pretty well, huh? I've spotted my next prey. Your ass is going on the endangered species list.
Sure.
Wait, is there anything like behind me? No, wide open field. What is that? It's gotta be a rocking distance. Alright, I forget you guys don't see the mouse tracking. Listen, I don't think you do. I need to go back and check that again. These little gaps when I pause the recording, I've already gone to puke a few of them, so that's been nice. Mattel droid, Matali droid.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Sorry, I'll be going now.
Immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
Shut the fuck up, Kath. You don't get privacy when I'm playing a game, because I'm a nosy son of a bitch and I'm the main character, so fuck you. There are more of you freaks? Okay, yeah, I have no idea how this character's doing it. Maybe I just need to click the regular attack button and lunge.
You asked for this!
Hey there, what can I... Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Alright.
Huh?
Getting your ass kicked, huh? End up being mauled. Delightful.
How'd you like that?
Oh, this was a whole ass ambush. And mission's down. So that's always great.
One nasty surprise. Check. That hurt, I bet.
Just in case. Oh. Oh, we just out here missing now.
You asked for this.
Okay.
Sure.
Nope,
Yeah?
can't use that. Can't use her, but I can use him. There's fucking many of them. I'm glad I fucking saved.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Kath leveled up, how about that?
That hurt, I bet.
Well, shit. Hello. I recognize you. What might this be? Sorry, I left that Kath and decided to run around and cross a couple of assholes. Central grounds. I really get that backpack. Hello. Oh, I found out it is just the regular attack button. So just open with the regular attack and you just fucking roll up on them at high fucking speed. Hello. Who are you? Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. Who are you? I am Boluk, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak basic in Huttese. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you have been learning your lessons in the academy. At the academy. Though you are not yet a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives both of the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I'll use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Are you kidding me? It's your fucking mission, not mine. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. If you are unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. Dead men, Calder Nedig, was shot in the back with a blast rifle. The rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Hand in Gold. He was unarmed. The other is Rickard Lusov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men say they did not do anything and that they came across the body. Both also accuse the other. Obviously, there's more to this than what we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? There's one last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding his side and Rickard was favoring one of his legs. You would want to remember this as we progress through the case. If there's anything else you need, I'll remain here while you question the witnesses. What sort of fucking noir dime novel is this bullshit? Rickard
Another
Lusov.
Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you want to know?
What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting. I called...
Calder must have been hunting it himself because there was a rifle lying close to the body. But Luke's got that now. Mine too, I want that back.
So...
Wait,
Well, I was out hunting I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine too. I want that back. So,
I want to ask you something
know?
else. How do you know you didn't accidentally hit the guy? Why were you out
I
here?
told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Kath hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
I ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Luke said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
I want to ask you
So.
something else. Nothing more right now. Yeah, the injury thing was suspicious, but they might be doing that on purpose.
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day. How can I be of further assistance?
Why are you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Holding your side, are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it. How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out
I was
here?
taking my...
Okay. Something else. What did you see happen?
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baloo came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do.
Sounds like it could have all been one big accident so far.
Of course, of course.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baloo has enlisted to help him with his problem.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusov, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these
These
plains.
plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kath hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kath hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So, what do you... Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
What am I going to do to help you in this investigation? I want to discuss the murder. So at the beginning, if we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, we will no doubt resolve the case. Handan said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. Said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks holding a blaster in his hands. Parts said he was hunting Irias, saw one through the glare of the sun and shot at it. It's possible that Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally and Handan may have found the body. That seems a very unlikely explanation. It's more likely that at least one of them is lying. Obviously, one of these men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? I do not know. Perhaps you should examine the witnesses' stories more closely. Also, you can always speak with the information retrieval droid to gain access to data from the Jedi Enclave that pertains to the case. Found that he was apparently shot from behind with a blaster.
Huh?
How can I be of further...
Why can't I ask? I feel like there should be more questions I could ask. Participants, these three run. Blah blah blah. Scene. Someone sat panting, first favoring one of his legs. Hold on. Wait just one moment, just in case I get the wrong thing. So, why was he unarmed in an area where you definitely should have weapons? If he was far away, his blaster wouldn't have had any blood on it. Hold on, I forgot their names. Handon. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body. He didn't mention it. He didn't deny it was there either. It simply had no bearing on the question he was asked. Yes, what he said was not directly false. You aren't unable to deduce the facts of this case. You have talked to the suspects. There's no harm in you trying a bit more. Okay.
So, what? Well, I was
What
out.
happened
I
here?
shot. Called. I told y'all. Was now I don't. What?
Alright. Best
How can I
you
be
I
further-
can ask.
I just got. I didn't. I hope. I was.
Is there any other? Is there so far? Is there?
Maybe your card's lying because he said he saw the sun, but the clouds are out. It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. Yes, well done. It was very cloudy this morning. Could it happen, as Ricard said? The sun would have visible at the time of the killing. You seem to have caught Ricard in a bit of a lie. It seems I was correct in assuming you could help me with this case. This lie doesn't prove Ricard is guilty, but I think you've taken the first step in unraveling this mystery. You should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe you should talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. Oh, this is in phases. If there's anything else you need, I'll remain here while you question the witnesses.
Is there any other?
So I'll go Calder and
The
Handon.
Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Handon just said he can't stand speeders.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
What'd you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of it.
Okay.
There have been
Hold on. Oh.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
No.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a
Calder
long
was cheating
way.
on him.
We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You and I have there's bad blood
Right.
between you.
So,
You just
what do
won't
you
entertain it. Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was it now?
Oh, alright. Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. Right.
But it wasn't me. Yeah, that argument
How can I be of further
certainly holds
assistance?
weight. Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now,
Space
I bet
racism.
you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Lying to me. No, it says you killed
I'm
him.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I...
Ask you something else. You killed him and you went in a dispute with
I
him.
realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in. Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further...
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Well, not. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault. I was just out... Of course.
You know Ricard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting. We need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Anna told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Ricard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Ricard, they get along quite well on the surface. Neither man seems to have a motive for killing Calder. Ricard is lying. They had a fight over business matters. Usual for business partners disagree sometimes, but if found proof Calder was cheating, the thing could escalate to violence. Well, that certainly is a motive for murder. The case is taking shape. However, you mustn't jump to any quick conclusions. Perhaps you should now focus on the murder weapon itself. You might want to see what information the witnesses and the information a droid can provide you about the blaster found near the body. If there's anything else you need, I'll remain here while you question the witnesses.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me what the weapon you found
We
at the
cannot
scene.
get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
So,
Very well.
So, what do you want to know?
what about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
That's all for now.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the
That
body?
blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous Kath hounds around. Even an
But you
Erie has to
said you
take a
were
man
gonna?
down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Wish to discuss the murder. So, what have you determined about the weapon found by the body? Blaster is hand-ins, but he reported it stolen. Blaster could be linked to anyone. I'm afraid that is not very helpful. Maybe this case is too complicated for you to solve. You've done well, but maybe this is beyond your training. Perhaps it would be best if I return the honor to handle this myself. Once you wish to continue your investigation, get more information on the blaster.
Is there any other...
Is there a report of Hannon's blaster being
I am
stolen?
sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Oh.
Very well.
What?
I'm not even actually moving around, so I'm just gonna...
How can I be of further assistance? That even I would. How can I?
Yep.
How can I be of further? Of course.
Kid caught Hannon and a lie. Interesting, but I think we may need one final piece of the puzzle. There was a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. Anything else you need? I'll request the witnesses.
Is there any other information? I
The
have
blood
just
sample.
received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
So, what do you want to know? Right.
How can I be of further? Of course.
Wish to discuss the murder. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. What have you learned about the blood on the weapon? It didn't belong to the victim. That is surprising, because the blood must belong to one of the suspects. Which one? It's Handon's blood. Why do you believe that? He is clutching his side. Handon's been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There's blood. Handon appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. Seems there is one likely scenario. Ricard killed Calder for cheating him in business. While shooting Calder, he must have also hit Handon by accident. No, they are both guilty. Bold conclusion. One most people would not arrive at. We're not like most people. We are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. We know Calder was cheating Ricard in business, but what possible motive could Handon have for wanting Calder dead? Handon admitted that Calder was having an affair with his wife. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out there this morning, and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife. Shortly after, Ricard arrived on the scene. In the distance, he saw Handon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder cheated him out of in their business. Handon would have dropped his blaster, and we found at the scene, covered in blood. Probably thought Ricard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he convinced us it was Ricard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder, and attempted murder, of Caldernetic is evident. Additionally, Ricard Lusoff can be charged with aggravated assault, attempted murder of Handin Guild. I place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to holding facilities in the Jedi Enclave. You have done well here. It is obvious you have been studying your lessons carefully. I'll be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Good day, and may the Force be with you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But now we're going to end the video here, because this is a long one. So, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye.